Hey, Pat again from Cardboard Odysseys. On today's episode, I want to share with you why I'm super excited for the new Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond crossover with the Fallout universe. And if that sounds exciting to you, stay tuned, maybe like and subscribe the video, and if you really enjoy our other content, think about becoming a channel member. That way you can get some exclusive videos, emojis, and some chances at live play with us here on the channel. Now, let's dive right into it, okay? I've played a few thousands of hours, well, probably tens of thousands of hours of the different Fallout games. Not just one, not just two with my dad when I was pretty young, but I got into Fallout 3 when Bethesda started that. Now, Fallout New Vegas was one of my favorite games. I really didn't enjoy the mechanic of repair and stuff, but still so much fun. Really iconic characters, incredible storyline, really had some good from one game to the next, so much different lore. Along with that, Fallout 4, huge hit. I've put thousands and thousands of hours into that. I actually got my pop back into it. He wasn't sure about the first-person shooter aspect of it, but boy, he's probably played as much, if not more than I have, even gotten to the modding. Now, speaking of modding, we here as Magic the Gathering players are going to be able to do a little bit of modding in our decks by splashing in a little bit of these Universes Beyond cards. We're not just going to have the Wizards of the Coast previous productions, zombies and stuff like that, but we're actually going to get people in power armor. We're going to get ghouls. We're going to get Mr. House and Securitrons. It's going to be a pretty cool crossover. And I gotta say, I really like how they did it. Let's take a look over on TCG Player and we'll show you why. So, I've got the Fallout product page loaded up here on TCG Player. As you can see, they've got a couple of different options to buy in. You can get the individual decks. They seem to run from about $49 to $58, so 50 or 60 bucks, right? Not too bad. You can get all four of them for $180, not a bad deal. Then you've got your collector boxes. These are very expensive right now. There's been a lot of talk on these being short printed or undersupplied, so it might not be the right time to buy into these unless, like myself, you got a very early pre-order in. Amazon let me do my pre-order in October of last year, so I've got mine all situated well below current market price. This is unacceptable almost, but they are really blinging things out. As you can see, you're getting 12 collector booster packs, each one with 15 cards and a double-sided token. Combination of 7 to 14 rares or higher, 7 uncommons, 5 commons, and a land. Every pack gets a total of 12 cards with a foil on it, including 3 to 10 surge, 2 to 9 traditional foils. So what that's really telling me is that we're getting 7 to 14 rare or higher, and we're getting a whole bunch of foils in them. Your collector packs, it's pretty straightforward stuff at this point if you've been collecting or playing. My biggest worry is the condition of these cards. That's always one of the biggest problems with Magic the Gathering product right now, is that it's not always very good product when it comes out. If you look back at the Warhammer 40k decks, they had a very similar treatment to these ones. It's called the Surge Foil. I think it looks pretty interesting. It's kind of a watercolor pattern on it, kind of splish splashed around. Not my favorite, but not my least favorite either. The biggest problem I have is they're often curled. Number one issue with foils is the curling problem. So let's see how they actually do with these ones. I did see some of those Warhammer 40k decks, the special collector edition of them, super expensive, and saw one box opening of them and they were all curled, the entire deck. Spend a few $100s and be that disappointed? Not me, no thank you. So we've got these collector booster packs. As you can see, they definitely had a pretty wild jump in the market price already. They started out 240s. That's where I got mine at. Actually, the low end of 240s. I think 241. Yeah, this is like Amazon matching right here. And then there was some hullabaloo, some talk, some water cooler chat. Honestly, it was mostly just Rudy starting off and saying that he's not getting allocation, and boom, price jump right here. Almost, yeah, it's $100 more than it was in just a week. Yeah, that's pretty wild. 10 days, yep. And they seem to be selling, as you can see by the recently sold. This is today, recording this on the 28th, the second to last day of February. Happy 2024. And, you know, people are buying them, single boxes, because, shit, let's take a look. I don't think it would be at all worthwhile to buy into a collector case of them. $2,099.18 plus shipping. $2,100 plus taxes. Jeez Louise, who is doing this? Are people actually... holy shit. That's kind of ridiculous. That's hard to believe. Yeah, this is just freaking nuts. I mean, this isn't too bad, I guess. I mean, let's see. I'm not a very good mather, so let's see. That was 1428 divided by 6. $238 per box if you're buying them at these low 14s. I think those people are probably really happy, as happy as I am, if not more, but they've got a lot more riding on the line. That's one of the big problems about Fallout, not Fallout, but Magic the Gathering releases in general, is a lot of times post-release, very quickly, card prices drop to the bottom as people are actually getting things in hand. One of the interesting things about this release in specific to me, one of the reasons why I like this release for this crossover, is they made the choice of doing 4 commander decks and collector box. That's all there is to it. You're not getting draft boxes. Cool would be to be able to do a draft of it. Not able to get that experience. But you've got the people that want to play the game, specifically getting your commander decks, and then you got people that want to collect or really juice up what they're getting for pulls, which is your collector box. And they really packed this one full. Like we said earlier, 7 to 14 rares or higher. That's pretty dang nutty. I don't think you're getting a full pack of rares and mythics, but there is a chance out there for somebody to do just that. And it's expensive, and I think it should be, specifically because you're going for a higher type, a higher tier product. You're getting so much foil, you're getting so many rares and mythics, bringing a lot of power, and on top of that, you're getting the showcase frames and the full arts. Only the borderless and showcase frames are in the collector boxes. You cannot get those in the regular decks. So like I said, if you want to bling out, go a little bit higher tier with your collecting, that's your opportunity right there. Go for those collector boxes. Now, as we scroll down a little bit here, let's switch over just looking at the cards, right? What do we got for prices high to low? See what's actually moving here. Hey, hot dang. And this is what I'm saying. These first ones are seeing this in first splash screen of highest price cards in the series is that these are all coming from the collector boxes. You've got Ravages of War and Borderless, another Borderless, your Showcase, Borderless, Showcase, Borderless. And it's probably going to be like that throughout most of these. Radstorm, phenomenally strong card. I mean, Storm, Proliferate, you only need 2 words on that card, and it changes the game. Holy moly, look at this, a Soul Ring for $35. I cannot, whoa, holy crap, look at that. It went from 30 to, okay, this is a move of like 50 cents. This is not impressive. It just looks cool. And got a few of them sold, it looks like, which is surprising because I would just wait. But this looks phenomenal. This is one of the things for me that is really selling this set to me as a buyer, a collector, a player. of Magic the Gathering and of Fallout is Sol Ring. S-O-L. It means sun. Look at this. You got a big old ring of sun coming in. You got the Vault Boy up here doing his classic thumbs up. You got the big door opening, which is one of the most iconic sequences of any Fallout modern game. It's just hitting all of the right notes for me. I think they did really well with that in general. I mean, this is a funny little thing for me. So this is Planet of the Apes. Instead, you've got the Statue of Liberty, right? And you got Charlton Heston, the ape lady, and the horse, and he's, you know, pounding the ground. They blew it all up. They destroyed everything. Except this is just a mockery of that in the Vault Boy treatment. And I think it's great. This looks phenomenal to me. Super strong as well. Destroy all lands. Not quite sure why this is getting reprinted, but it is. So this was actually a Portal 3 Kingdoms card. So same thing, you know. What do we got for sales on this bad jamma? I mean, a couple of sales. You got 5 people buying this and on pre-sale prices. That's what's the most surprising to me. This product comes out what was it, March 8th, I believe it is. Yeah, 3/8/2024. Comes out in just about 2 weeks from now. So we'll see how this works out. We'll see how this goes. This is a move of 2 cents. Don't get too excited about this change. Yeah, it's 2 cents. These are some great looking cards. I mean, in the Pip-Boy showcase treatment, I think they did it really really well. They did justice to it, and like I said, they're hitting a lot of lore points. I think that's one of the big things for me is a Radstorm. That's like a whole thing that happens in the Fallout games. You've got being almost perfect, like it says. An incomplete suit of power armor is still a suit of power armor. And that's something that would like come up in the games, is if you're missing a little piece here, a little piece there, you don't have your helmet on, you're still really strong, stronger than everybody else. And that's why you're getting the enchantment that base power and toughness 9/10 and indestructible. Yeah, this is very fitting and cool artwork. I mean, just in general, I'm really excited to go through some of these cards and just think and relive that little bit of, you know, me shooting Mr. House's weird, creepy little body to death. Liberty Prime, you know, democracy is non-negotiable. That's just such a fun quest, seeing this big freaking thing walk through the city. I am super into it, and you also get some really cool cards just in general. You know, Caesar Legion's Emperor. Whenever you attack, you can sacrifice another creature. If you do, choose 2. You can create 2 1/1s. You can draw a card, lose a life. You can deal damage to other people. Really interesting set, very flavorful, and there seems to be collectability to it. That's also one of the key points for this one, as the Magic side of my interest, is that you're actually going to be able to chase after something, including serialized bobbleheads. They're doing, in the collector product only, serialized bobbleheads in a foil etch treatment. They're doing all 7 for special because it's just being that thematic. And I want to say there's 500 of each, so a total of 3,500. It's going to be pretty limited actually in getting into those because of the price to entry for these products. I mean, if we're looking at the booster boxes here, 331, you're paying, what is it, $38, almost $40 for a single collector booster pack. So the price of your lottery ticket is very expensive here. So you better really like what you're opening up. And I don't just mean if you open a serialized card. I mean, if you're getting, you know, an almost perfect, a Sol Ring, if you're getting an Alpha Deathclaw or something, you got to really like the product, and I certainly do. So I'm definitely looking forward to the 2 boxes I have coming in. If you're looking forward to that as well, make sure to like and subscribe down below so you can get free notifications of when I start doing my box openings. I'm going to share some of the packs with you guys here, and heck, I might actually bring some down, and when I visit my pot, maybe we open some Magic cards together with all these Fallout themes. That's just another part of the excitement to me. Let me know down below in the comment section if you're interested in this product and why. And heck, let me know why you're not interested in it as well. That's just as interesting to me. Why it doesn't, tickle your fancy. Why doesn't the energy boost your system? Until next time, you've been incredible, and I've been Pat. Take care of yourselves. No one else will.